Ho, 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 you crazy little people. It is Doogie, and you are watching The Horror Den. Yes, I've got my Santa hat on. Santa's right next to me. The lights are all aglow. Yes, I am still getting over the sickness. Yes, I've been sick for the past week. So that's why I didn't show up last week with my review like I promised. But I'm here right now. And with that being said, there is no rest for horror. Doesn't matter. It's still here. So I'm going to get right into it. But before I do want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed to my channel, to Doogie's Horror Den. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It really does. And now that we're in 2022, I want to keep growing, keep getting bigger, keep being able to review more movies. And of course, my podcast is up and going now too, so I'm excited. I'm excited about what 2022 is going to bring. So, with that being said, yes, I was having a cough attack. But I'm okay now. So let's get right into the holiday horror movie reviews, shall we? Is that scary, huh? Is that scary enough for you? Let's do it. So can you believe that these last two movies are the 42nd and the 43rd movies I've reviewed this year? That's crazy. But this movie, number 42, was made in 2016. It came out in 2017. It's called Better Watch Out. It stars Levi Miller as Luke, a 12-year-old boy who's being left home alone with a babysitter while they go out for a Christmas Eve party or dinner or something. And he's like obsessed with this girl. So she comes over, and then all of a sudden her ex-boyfriend... Did you catch that? Yeah, I bet you did. Crashed the party. Are intruders to the house, or so it's what they think anyway. And this is where this movie gets really, really good. Like, I really liked Better Watch Out. It totally does a 360 on you. Like, seriously, as soon as you think it's going one way, bloop, it switches up on you, and you're just like, holy crap. It's a 4-year-old movie now, so I can tell you what happened. And it turns out Luke is a little bit of a psychopath. Yeah, he organized a whole fake invasion angle and stuff like this. So soon his plan goes awry, of course, and he ends up like going totally psycho and killing the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend, his best friend, stabs her in the neck, and just when you think like he gets away with it, the cops come. And she's still alive. She gives him a finger as she's going into the ambulance. And he's like, damn it. But look at that. It's awesomeness. Awesome stuff right there. But the end shows him asking his mother to go to the hospital because he feels that like he should be there for her. I don't know. They haven't made a sequel yet, but Levi Miller, he played a good psycho. That movie was tons of fun. Tons of blood, which is great. For a horror movie, of course. I don't know if it was scary, but it was definitely awesome. Like, he didn't know how far this kid was going to go. Like, he was a legitimate psychopath. And it was great to see. Great to watch. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it. Director was Chris Peckover. Awesome. I hope he does a sequel. Again, I'm sorry I'm coughing. But yeah, better watch out. Definitely in a rating system. MDK. I'll definitely watch that one again because it was really, really good. So, my big props to Better Watch Out. Sam? Oh, he's got his little naughty and nice list. So let me just see if Better Watch Out is on the naughty list. Oh, yeah, right there. Well, I guess in Horrorland, naughty list is good, right? Yeah. So, all right, good, good. So, one holiday movie out, and the last movie review of the year. This goes to a movie that was made 2010. It's a little old, but nothing saying it wasn't a good movie. This movie is called Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. Okay. Now, this movie is about a family who lives in Finland, pretty much on the border of Russia and Finland, if that even exists. I don't know. But what happens is there's a drilling team up on the hill, and they think they found the tomb of Santa Claus, and that's what the kids believe too. But until they dig out whatever's in there, and things start getting killed, animals start getting mutilated, and kids start disappearing, and then they catch this thing, and they think it's Santa Claus. But what it really is one of many elves that are taking kids to this cave to give to this huge. There's this huge thing. There's two big, huge horns out of it. That looks like it's a giant Krampus, but you don't really see it. But they're gathering the kids for this thing. So there's like elves running around the town, old-looking men who were all hibernating, but they broke out, stealing all these kids, so this big, huge Santa or Krampus could eat them all. So it was pretty good. I have to say that one gets an MD for me. Rare Exports is pretty decent. The end, where you see like hundreds of these grown man elves, is very, very eerie. But definitely worth a look. Rare Exports, number 43 on the year, and Better Watch Out. Look out for those two. Definitely check them out. MD and MDK, that's a good way to finish the year for me. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Yes, that is my final reviews for this year for Doogie's Horror Den. I want to thank everybody that's come through and has watched my show and given me the support, whether it's on here, whether it's listen to my podcast, which is on Spotify. Just type in Doogie's Horror Den, and I have a couple episodes on there. I'll be doing another one very, very shortly. I only have three episodes on there. But I have this, TikTok, and Spotify with my Doogie's Horror Den podcast. I want to say thank you to everybody. It means a lot, the support I get. And it's time for, before I leave you, my year in review when it comes to horror movies. I'm going to take this off because now the official holiday part is over. Here, we'll just put it right here. There you go. Got my hat head right there. It's pretty good, huh? So, making this list, like I said, I did 43 movie reviews this year. Here I am, and I'm like, I want to do a top 5. Couldn't do it. I wanted to do a top 10. By that much, I couldn't do it. So I'm like, I'm going to do a top 15 for the year. That I could do. So this is my top 15 movies of the year that I reviewed. They're not necessarily 2021 horror movies, but movies that I reviewed on here on my show this past year. Are you ready? So let's get on this list, okay? Let's go on down it. At number 15, right at the bottom of the top 15, is the movie No One Gets Out Alive. I really enjoyed that movie. If you remember, that's the one where the Mexican immigrant comes to America, stays in the hotel, and she can't figure out why it's haunted. She sees all the ghosts with the eyes, and it turns out their brothers are sacrificing people to that like butterfly creature-looking thing that sucks the heads out of people. That was number 15. I enjoyed that one. You should definitely check it out. It's on Netflix, so definitely check it out. Number 14 also was on Netflix. It was one I recently just watched. Was the movie Alive. That is a zombie movie where it's the guy who's stuck in his apartment, and with the whole zombie apocalypse happening around him. Or just when he's about to kill himself, he sees the light come from across the way, and then he has a friend, and he ends up getting out of there. You know, the whole thing. Water. All right. Coming in at number 13, the movie Malignant. I feel like I know I've heard of Malignant. Doogie, please tell me. Malignant is on HBO Max. That's about this girl, or this woman, who has these dreams while she's sleeping about people getting murdered. And she can't figure out why she's having them. It turns out it's her twin that's living on the backside of her head. You know, and it comes out at night, and she goes like all backwards and kills people and stuff. Totally messed up. Coming in at number 12, also a Netflix movie. Dave Bautista, Army of the Dead, balls to the walls action. I loved it. Had a great cast, and it was just great. You know, I watch it. It's a good zombie movie. Coming in at number 11 is the movie I just reviewed, Better Watch Out. I had to throw it in there because Levi Miller's portrayal of Luke, it was just crazy. That's why I put it on there, because he was just totally insane. You have to watch Better Watch Out. Dun, da, da, da. We're now in the top 10. So coming in at number 10, the movie The Wretched. The Wretched was a 1,000-year-old witch who kills the lady next door and uses her body as a vessel so she can kidnap kids to eat them. That was a good one. I like that one. Coming in at number 9 is from the Book of Saw, Spiral, with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson. You can't go wrong. It's Saw, it's Chris Rock, it's Samuel L. Jackson. I loved it. Enough said. There was blood, there was traps, there was gore. It was great. That's why it's in the top 10. Coming in at number 8, another Netflix movie. There's Someone Inside Your House. That's one where someone's making a mask of each person that they kill so they can see themselves killing themselves when they're about to die. That was awesome. So that one was another one of my favorites from the year. So that one gets in there. Number 8 this year. And coming in at number 7, one I watched fairly early in the year, The Hole in the Ground. Now, if you don't remember what that one is, that's the one where the son goes into the woods and there's a sinkhole, and then he comes back a different person. Turns out it's demons coming out and trying to take over. Very good movie. Creepy movie. Definitely worth a check on that one. Coming in number 6. Holy cow, we're almost in the top 5. Number 6 is Wrong Turn, the reboot, remake, almost. Yeah, the Wrong Turn remake was really good. It was a little bit different story, but pretty much the same thing. The only thing different is that there's a society in the hills. And the ending was just awesome. So as you can tell, I'm kind of struggling. Because I'm not over the sickness as much as I thought I was. And I can't really talk that much, so I'm going to try and get through these last top 5 movies so I can stop talking. Not that I want to, but every time I stop talking, it hurts. So we're going to number 5 for the year. Kirsten Stewart in the movie Underwater, where they were like 7 miles down and they broke into the thing and there's monsters living underwater, and that was really good. So definitely check that out. That reminds me of like Alien. When I say Alien, because confined spaces, you know, this time they're underwater. They're not in space, but they're underwater. There's still nowhere to go. You're still screwed. But yeah, definitely check out Underwater. It was a lot different than what I thought it was going to be, and I was really surprised in how good it was. So coming in at number 4, the movie I couldn't say the name to when I first did the review. Remember? Hereditary. Remember that whole thing? Yeah. Well, Hereditary is number 4. It was it was my favorite for a while. But there's 3 other ones on top of it. But Hereditary, totally insane. Started with the kid's head being hit off by a telephone pole. And the grandmother is a matriarch to the family, But yeah, that movie was totally insane by the end, and the kid becomes the vessel for this demon, and great movie. Number 3. Trying not to cough anymore. Because I know you don't want to see me coughing the whole damn time. 20 minutes of me coughing. The only vampire movie in this whole list. Because there haven't been many vampire movies coming out this year, at least that I saw. Can you guess what it is? It's a Netflix. Blood Red Sky. Yes, that movie kicked my ass. Totally awesome. The mother's a vampire, then she's got to save him, so she doesn't take her medicine or whatever, and she just becomes full vampire and starts ripping people apart. And there's a vampire whole thing fighting a plane. Oh, it was great. Totally awesome. Now, before I cough again, give me 1 second. I'm just so choked up that we're down to the final 2 of 2021 that I can't talk anymore. I'm going to try and get through it. Number 2 on the list. My favorite. Halloween Kills in at number 2. Michael Myers with the killing machine. Killed everybody in his way. Did not care. I can't wait for the finale of this series. I cannot wait. So, now here we are at number 1. Number 1. You're like, Doogie, what is number 1? I'm going to tell you right now, number 1 for me this year was a vampire-like movie. I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? Yes, because I just said that Blood Red Sky was the only one. That's because I forgot. Didn't mean to do it. Didn't mean to do it. But number 1 this year, Doogie's Horror Den, in the year ending 2021, the number 1 movie, Citadel. Citadel was an amazing fright fest of a movie that made you feel uncomfortable watching the movie. That's why I liked it so much. Yeah, that's the one where the guy's wife gets killed by these kid-looking things. Now they're coming after the baby. Oh my god, that movie. It was probably the freakiest movie I've seen all year. Never seen anything like it. And that's why it was number one for me in 2021. Cheers to Citadel for being the number one movie this year. And with that, my friends, before I can't talk anymore, I want to say thank you for watching the show this year, being a part, letting me being a part of your horror-filled lives. So, until next time, this is Doogie. Thank you for watching horror. Keep horror alive. And just watch horror.